Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Yeah. That's the first time me doing something like this, so bear with me, bear with me. First things first, let's say a big thank you to you, Lee, for putting something like this together. Our community needs this, do you know what I mean? We don't take our health seriously, we don't take our finances seriously, so this is very important. So thank you very much. Round of applause, please. And also a big round of applause to yourself for turning up. Do you get what I mean? I hope that by the time I finish speaking to you guys can take away something and apply it straight away. Yeah? Cool. So today I'm going to talk about fitness in a way you probably haven't heard about it spoken before. Yeah. So the first question I'm going to ask you guys is, who likes being broke? Put your hands up. Yeah. Okay. Who likes being paid? Put your hands up. Everyone's hands. Who likes money? Put your hands up. All right. Okay, so you're thinking, this guy's here to talk about fitness. Why the hell is he asking us about money? Because the principles of making money and the same principles of getting in shape are exactly the same. Does it make sense? The way you get rich and wealthy, use those same principles, you're going to get in shape. Yeah? Okay, before I go into my talk, can anybody give me some money-making principles? Discipline, yeah? Anyone else?
Financial literacy.
There we go. Okay. I know there's some money makers in here. What else you guys? How are you guys making money? What kind of things do you put in place?
Communication skills. Communication skills.
There we go. What else? Yo, Deco, I know you got something there. Cool. So I'm going to go over a few principles that I think apply for fitness and finance. But before I do, my name is Andrew Skek. I'm a personal trainer. I've been personal training for almost a decade now. Online coaching for 5 years, and I make fitness very simple. I've got over 200 people in shape, and like I said in the intro, I hope that's something I say you can take home, yeah? So, principle number 1 is having realistic goals and targets. Now, like I said, I know there's people that make some money in here, and you know that when it comes to setting targets, they have to be realistic. Yeah, realistic goals and having targets. If you're someone who's been in debt, you can't expect your first paycheck to get you financially free. It doesn't make any sense. So it baffles me when people who haven't been to the gym for 1, 2, 3, 4 years step into the gym and come to me and say, I want to be in the best shape of my life in 2 months. Come on, that's not realistic. It make sense? Cool. Some of the unrealistic expectations I get from men and women, for example, girls will come to me, I want to lose my waist, I want a big bum, I don't want to lift heavy, I just, want to... Do you get what I mean? All this wild thing, and the man then will come to me, yeah bro, I want to keep the same size, I want a big chest, keep the back, but I don't want to lose any size. You have to remember, if you want that kind of results, go to Turkey. Man's a personal trainer, man's not a surgeon. You have to keep it realistic. Yeah? Okay. The second principle I want to go over is once you have set your realistic goals, you have to have a plan. Now, if you're serious about your finances, you have a plan, and you break that down into achievable, sustainable steps. It's the same way when it comes to fitness. Yeah, you have to know how much days a week you're going to train. You have to know what you're going to train when you get into the gym. You're going to know what you have to eat, how much calories it takes to be in a calorie deficit or a surplus. You have to know how much water you're drinking. You have to know how much steps you're going to take daily for you to hit your goal. Same way when it comes to making money. You know, okay, how much expenses you have, how much money you're going to get in. Yeah? You have to make sure you're meticulous. And being meticulous is the only way to get results. Yeah? Does that make sense? Okay, I want us to be a bit interactive. Filmmaker. I don't want to keep like I'm just speaking to everyone. Has anybody ever gone to the gym or started your fitness journey with unrealistic goals and expectations? Yeah? What would you say yours was?
You put me on the spot.
Yeah.
This is before, right?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop 2 jean sizes by 2 months for my birthday.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
And why didn't it happen?
Because I wasn't sticking to the plan. I wasn't being realistic.
There we go. Anybody else?
Yeah, mine was that that I just didn't want to lose the weight. I wanted to get in shape,
Mm-hmm.
lose my stomach, but look or have weight.
Yeah, which went to my voice. I want to lose my stomach, but you already know when it comes to fitness, you can't spot reduce. You can't choose where the fat goes first. And I think we're in a place where you got Instagram, you got TikTok, and a lot of people are just talking crap online. But that's a whole nother story, and I don't want to start ranting. What I'll say next is once you have a plan and you've got your realistic goals in place, the third principle I think which needs to be really doubled down on is delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is an absolute game changer, and you know it works both in, once again, fitness and finance. Yeah? You have to take sometimes 2 steps back to take 10 steps forward. Building wealth requires patience, and so does building your body. Both take time, but the truth is many people give up because it feels like it's taking too long. But the years are gonna go by anyway. So a lot of you, I guarantee you've started something. Maybe that have been gym, it might have been a business, but you stopped because you weren't seeing the results straight away. The years are gone, 10 years are gone, 5 years are gone, why you stop? If you didn't stop, where would you have been right now? You might have been in a whole different place. You get what I'm saying? Okay. You won't see life-changing results in a week or even a month. Habits take time to build, and the payoff comes with consistency. You have to be consistent, you feel me? All right, cool. And then once you get there, I think where a lot of people lack maintenance. Once you get where you want to get to, you have to maintain what the hell you're doing. Do you get what I mean? We all learn from our mistakes, but you can't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. It's like, once again, I keep talking about finance and fitness because I think they go hand in hand. There's been times where I've had some money with me, do you know what I mean? I've worked very hard, and what I've done, rather than trying to invest and multiply, I've gone and blown it, and I wonder why I'm broke. Am I the only one, or? Yeah, we've all done that. We've all been in a position where we've done well. Yeah, this is epic. Louis. Louis. Come back, the money's gone, it's a mess. Same thing with fitness. Once you reach your goal, I've seen this over and over and over again. Someone will reach their target, they're in the best shape of their life, their clothes are fitting, they feel healthy, they feel good. And rather than continuing the same things that we've taught them, they go back to the old lifestyle. And the old things you do ain't gonna reap any rewards at all, financially or with your fitness journey. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. So far, what I'm saying, do you get the link?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad. It took me a while to write this. You know what I mean? Bare editing. Alright, cool. The last principle I think which is very, very important, sacrifice and discipline. Sacrifice and discipline. Sacrifice and
Discipline.
I like that. When it comes to making money, yeah, you can't buy everything you want and expect to save. We all know this, like I said, we've all had money and blown it and wonder where the money's gone. Yeah? Same way when it comes to your fitness. You can't expect to reach the goals you want to reach and still eat like an absolute twat. You have to know when to say no. No will change your life. Do you get what I mean? You sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term security. Things you have to sacrifice when it comes to training. You know what, I was going to say something, but I want you guys to interact together with me. What things when it comes to training do you have to sacrifice?
Alcohol.
Yeah?
Sugar.
Yeah? Time? Sugar?
Takeaway.
Takeaway? Anyone else got some stuff they want to add here? Ah, cool. The few I've got here when it comes to sacrificing is you have to sacrifice time. You have to know, you have to take time out to cook, to prepare your meals. You have to take time out to train, to cardio, and then you have to sacrifice your money. Gym memberships, potentially a coach if you're looking for a PT, I'm PT perhaps, for the Z, I mean. You know what I'm saying? A little selfish plug, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, gym membership, coaching, supplements. And then, like I said, discipline. You have to know when to say no. Your favorite foods aren't going anywhere, but neither is your belly if you don't give them up. Yeah? And let me make it clear. Let me make it clear. You cannot out-train a bad diet. You cannot out-train a bad diet. And you cannot out-train a bad diet. I want to reiterate these points. And you look at me right now, I'm in decent shape, right? Yeah, you are, thank you. I guess I'm in decent shape. But you wouldn't think that I have some health issues. So I've got something called gout. Gout can be hereditary, but I got that through my lifestyle changes, my lifestyle choices. So gout is where you got crystals that form up in your joints and swell your foot up. So for me, what caused that issue was over drinking, going out. Carlo, you know. you know, every time it was your birthday, we were out there, shirt down, bottles, drinking, crazy. The amount of food crap I was eating, do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to tell you guys, even though I look good, I'm going through some stuff because I didn't take my food as seriously as I should have. And because of that, I've got some health implications that's going to last me the rest of my life. So if I drink too much or eat certain foods, I can't even put on my trainers, I start limping. And this is someone that looks, quote unquote, the part. Do you know what I mean? So I want to go to, I think, one of the most important parts of my talk. I feel like this is going to hit home to a lot of people. Any parents in the room?
Yep.
Yeah? And it's a stupid question, but do you love your children? Of course you love your children. I'm going to give a personal example. So my dad, he passed away 12, 15 years ago now, and he died because of diabetes. Now, a question I want to ask you guys, have any of you guys lost any loved ones due to bad health conditions? Yeah? And I think in our community, that's something that's rife. Diabetes is high. Type 2 diabetes is through the roof. Some of us, without even knowing, are on the edge of type 2 diabetes because of our lifestyle choices. So yeah, how my dad passed away, he had type 2 diabetes. It was so bad, he got one leg amputated. And then, as an African man, he doubled down. He carried on, I don't care, I'm going to eat the fufu. I'm going to eat the bamboo, I'm going to drink the Guinness. He cut off his other leg and he never survived. So due to his bad eating choices, he's no longer here. So I'm no longer with a parent because he didn't want to change the way he lived. And the reason I feel like this is very, very important is because we're in a culture where we drink too much. We eat too much crap. We don't train enough. We don't take our food seriously enough. And I believe if you love your children, you want to see them grow, cut down on the things that we're doing. Cut down. You don't have to drink that much. You don't have to eat that much. Make better food choices, because one of the most important things, and one thing I'm missing out on, is having someone there that I can speak to. Do you know what I mean? Get some life lessons and so forth, because he didn't want to change the way he ate his food. You know? Does anybody know anyone here with type 2 diabetes? High blood pressure? Sugar levels through the roof? Anyone know anyone with gout? Me? You know me now. I've got gout. Any other health issues you guys have lost someone to? Cancer? Obesity. And a lot of things kind of comes down to one thing, unfortunately, the way we eat, what we consume. And I feel like unknowingly we don't respect ourselves enough to cut down, you know. So yeah, if you're a parent and you haven't started your gym journey or your fitness journey, I would recommend, not only is it going to be beneficial for yourself, but you want to be able to run around with your children. You want to be there with your children. You want to see them grow, and you want to meet your grandchildren. I've got an example with one of my clients. So he came to me because he let himself go, food, alcohol, that whole 9 yards, yeah? And since we started, I put him on the plan. He lost 20 kg, clothes fit better, he's fitter, he's stronger. But the most important thing for me and for him is when he said, bro, I can run around and keep up with my son. And to me, I was happy with that. That's the real game changer. Do you get what I mean? So that's an example that I want to put out there, a personal one, and one of my clients, that if you're someone who's not taking your health and fitness seriously at the moment, please start. Yeah? So there's a few benefits of fitness, not just looking good, like I've said, the health aspect. It's not just about the six-pack or fitness in smaller clothes. It's about being here, being healthy, and being capable for yourself and for the people you love. Because the benefits of fitness go far beyond how you look. Prolong life, prolong your life. And strength training is one of the most powerful tools we have against aging. Now, have any of you heard of osteoporosis? That's when your bones become weaker. And the way you reverse that is by strength training. Do any of you lift? I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that. Cool. Do any of you train at all, any type of training? Do you guys do any body weight training? Yeah. Do you guys go for any walks? Yeah? We like that. We like that. Does anyone do any boxing, any sports here? Yeah? So, like I said, if I can let you guys take one thing from this year, start doing something. Start doing something. Even if it's not strength training or lifting, start walking more. Take up a sport. Start jogging. Anyone play football? Anyone used to play football but stopped? Yeah, saying my knee. You feel me? Get onto something, because like I said, health and fitness is one of the most important things. Another important thing when it comes to fitness is the mental aspect. So for me, when I train, the reason I go so hard in the gym is because it's out there for me. It stops me from crashing out. You know, when I feel angry, I go train. Take out any stress on them dumbbells. If I feel happy, I go train. The gym helps me cope. And anyone else? And if you haven't got any coping mechanisms, I would recommend getting behind those weights and just pushing. And you're going to feel yourself really, really calm down. Another thing I kind of push with my clients, nothing to do with weight training. It's not even part of my talk, but I thought I'd add it in. Who here journals? Anybody else journals? Yeah. I think maybe last year, past couple of years, you know when life starts to life and you've got too much things in your mind and you're thinking, I'm about to swear, but I can't really swear. You're thinking, damn, I recommend and I push for everyone who doesn't do it already, start journaling. Yeah? I do it first thing in the morning because that's the time where I've got too much stuff in my mind. And when I start writing things, it's like whatever I'm thinking kind of goes to the paper and I've got, my mind's now empty. Do you know what I mean? So if anybody doesn't journal just for stress, trust me, it's a game changer. Start writing stuff down, as well as strength training, as well as drinking your water, as well as changing the way you eat, as well as cutting down on alcohol. You know what I mean? There's so much thinking to do, but let's just start one thing at a time. So hopefully, anybody here going to start training after this talk? I am. Good. Huh? That's it. We like that. So yeah, just to close, I hope now you guys can see that finance and fitness go hand in hand. The principles of money are the same as the principles of fitness, and if you apply both, Not only can you build wealth, but you can put yourself in the best shape of your life, physically and mentally. So remember this, fitness is an investment. And like your money, the earlier you start, the bigger the return. If you want guidance on where to invest your energy, contact me. My handle is at PTPaps with a Z. And if you want to talk about anything fitness related, I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you for your time.